Oakley dokily. I found a way up, but there's nothing. So, very unexciting. I went all the way up and there are not even plants. No enemies, no treasure chests, no dead pirates or hidden secrets, no Easter eggs. Nothing. At least it was programmed. I was kind of afraid that I would get stuck between the textures or something, but no, nothing like that happened. If you're curious, you could actually swim over there to the wreck and search it, but I don't think there is anything in there, and it is just as any other area in this game that is very hard to access. It is very glitchy because the programmers basically didn't want you to go there, so that's why you can get stuck between, you know, two wooden planks or between two trees or whatever. Let's have a look at this second beach over here. Yes, I'm a bit in an exploring mode. So, yeah, we've seen this beach before when we looked down from the lighthouse. We saw that it is like a little settlement and that there was at least one lizard. And now that we know that we can easily dispose of lizards, I actually intend to do exactly that. So let's see where we can actually enter the beach. Yeah, I remember correctly. It's quite difficult to get on here. Yeah, alright. Where is... No, that's the wrong one. Fire arrow. There's a lizard. I don't really want to shoot through the nets because it might be that my fire arrows get deflected and don't hit their target. And we wouldn't want to waste any of our magic mana. Oh, it seems it's really only that one lizard. Fair enough. Can live with that. Oh no, it's two. Now I have to get out my sword and get rid of Mr. Lizard. Thank you very much, mister. I've got a level up. Oh, we do not wait. We find a lot of that lately. Pirate's chest full with gold. Yo ho ho. And some stinky fish, which I will take and turn it into soup. At Edda's place, yes, I have to remember to try to give Edda back the inner statue, because she said hers was stolen, if I remember it correctly. So she hopefully will be happy about us giving her a spare one, basically. There's a lot of stuff lying around here. Some apple tobacco, which you can use to produce new tobacco for Aberdeen. Apple bread, water, and that's it. Wasn't there a chest here? Yeah. Right. Oh, it's very laggy. Very, very laggy. Did I already check the chest? Seems I did. I have to check my video later. Can't really remember that. Alright. Seems that's it. I don't really feel like going to the other side, you know, to the other beach as well, because I don't really fancy it. It's not that exciting. I will just return to the harbour now that I've done that, because I still have to get that that one, what's it called, falsified mining share that Zurus is selling currently, and I hope no one else bought it, because I really need it for Serpentes. That's his name. Sorry with all the names. I said it has been some time, and it's a bit difficult for me to remember all the stuff I did in the last set. Hilarious.
These are my times.
Let's go up
That's not what my
here.
husband thinks.
I'm just thinking whether there was anything in the harbour that I had to do, but no, I think we're fine.
That's an open secret. Everybody knows by now. That's an open
Zurus, will you talk
You'd
to
better
me
shut
now?
up. Don't tell this.
Show me your wares.
That's not what my husband thinks.
Finally,
I won't tell her a thing
serious.
from now. I don't believe that.
Seriously, this arrogant
says
guy,
things like
apple
that?
tobacco.
And he
No,
works all day, too.
this.
And it's gonna get even worse.
I can't take care of everything for everybody. I don't believe that.
Like him. And there's
Don't tell this
Darren
to
over
anyone.
there. One of you mentioned to me
Someone's
that as a magician
These
I
are
can't do
bad
the
times.
thing that I keep mentioning
He'd
to
better
you.
shut up.
I can't tell
That
you.
I actually wanted to do. Yeah,
hadn't
you
seen it
can't do
in
it.
my house.
That you
what I always
donate
say.
money to the Church
Who
of
says things
Innos,
like that?
like 50
It's typical.
gold a time, or only
says
10.
things like
I'm not
that?
quite sure.
Go
I
away,
think it's
don't say
50,
anything.
and every time you will get a permanent health bonus of 1, and sometimes other stuff increases, which is pretty nice. Alright. Oh, sorry, I actually went into the direction of my second point now, or my third, because before I go back to Serpentes and turn in the quest with the falsified mining chairs, I actually would like to have a look inside my diary, which the nameless hero is keeping, where he writes down all the stuff that people are bothering him with. And the further most uppest in frontest point is this one. Bennet is in jail, and that is actually something that the mercenaries want us to do. I don't like the mercenaries. I said that several times before, but it is Lee who basically asked for our help. So we will do it. We will try to get Bennet out of jail to prevent the civil war from breaking out. And yeah, we will go and talk to Lord Andre for that, because he is like the judge, not the highest judge, which is still Lord Hagen, I think, but he is the official judge. Andre.
What about Bennet, the blacksmith?
You mean the mercenary? He is sitting in jail where he belongs.
Can I talk to him?
Certainly. Just go in. But if you try to help him escape, you will be in for it.
Alright.
Hey, you're the guy who filed a complaint against Canthar, the merchant. Lots of people came here to vouch for him. Well-respected people. The matter must have been a misunderstanding. Yeah, these things happen. In future, you should be more careful about who you send to jail.
Do you even know who you're talking to? I'm a servant of Innos. Show some respect, you. I
I want to see the prisoners.
We put away the swine who murdered Lothar the paladin.
What? I don't care. I just want to end this dialogue. Ugh. What's your name? Bolton. I will actually. I want to talk to your boss. Alright, let's see. Is he in here? No. Is he in here with all the guys that are sent to jail? Oh, it's only one. No, he's not. Is he? That looks like him. No, I'm not quite sure if I can. Alright, I have to save. Okay. Hopefully he won't kill us. Alright, let's see. Oh, this is nice. You have a nice place here, and even some red paint to make it look more comfy. Hey, Bennet.
How come you're in the slammer?
Those swine have thrown me in the hole. I'm supposed to have murdered a paladin. But I didn't do it. They're only trying to frame me.
Why would they do that?
How would I know? You've got to get me out of here. Talk to Lord Hagen. Tear down the wall. Who cares? Just do something.
What happened?
I went downtown with Hodges to buy some supplies for our boys. Suddenly we heard a loud scream and the sound of running feet.
Get to the point.
We knew at once that something had happened and that they would grab us at once if they saw us there. We ran like hell, then just before we got to the city gate, I tripped and sprained my ankle. The rest is soon told. The militia was on me at once and they threw me straight into this hole.
Who was murdered?
I have no idea. One of the paladins. I don't know them.
Have you got a name?
Some Lothar, I think. Well, I don't know. I'm not really sure. You had better ask Lord Hagen. He knows all the details.
Do they have any evidence against you?
They say they have a witness who recognized me.
Well, do you know who the witness is?
No, all I know is that he's lying.
Who's leading the investigation?
Lord Hagen himself. Since the victim was one of the paladins, this falls under martial law.
What does that mean?
That's easy to guess. If I don't get out of here, they're going to let me swing without further ado. You've got to help me or there'll be a war. Lee's not going to take this lying down. You can figure out for yourself what that means.
Alright, lots of information about this case. So, boy, I better close this before anyone gets mad. Let's see, Lord Andre, are you going to kill me? No. Alright, everything's fun and dandy. So, Lord Hagen is leading the investigation, and there is a witness who claims to have seen Bennet killing Lothar, which is interesting because Bennet couldn't even really remember the name of the paladin he was supposed to have killed. So, yeah, let's go to Lord Hagen and ask him about this matter. Let's try to spread some light.
And Beliar spoke to another
Maybe
creature.
it's all just a misunderstanding, because if something like that happens, a murder, of course they go for the mercenaries first, because they are like the evil guys here in this town. And maybe it was someone else, and they really are just framing them or thinking it was them by accident. Or whatever. I don't know. Let's see what Lord Hagen has to say.
I need to talk to you about Bennet.
But that's the mercenary who murdered one of my men.
How come you're so sure that Bennet is the killer?
We have a witness. As you can see, there is no doubt about the mercenary's guilt.
Who is that witness?
Cornelius, the governor's secretary, saw the murder. His description fits Bennet, no doubt about that. As far as I am concerned, that settles the matter. The mercenary will hang for treason.
Alright. Cornelius, the secretary of the governor. Now, if you didn't do much exploring in this upper area inside the houses, you wouldn't know who that is and where to find him. Except for, yeah, maybe with a bit of logic. Let's just try to find out. This is Pyranha, and Pyranha normally is an ordinary town. And it is led, of course, by something like a mayor, or in this case, the governor. And the governor, of course, resides in the upper quarter, in the most fancy house in the upper quarter, which is this one. And only because of the whole orc war and the ore mine incident and so on, and all the paladins coming here, Lord Hagen actually occupied the house of the governor, which we're standing in front of. So, yeah, this is not really Lord Hagen's house. He's just living in here. But the governor is actually the owner of this house, so to say. But of course, we haven't seen him yet, because he's not down here, where we could talk to him. But he's actually... I'm not even sure if I'm allowed to go up there. Let's just try. Alright, we're in the upper rooms with a fire here and a candle. And some sleeping chambers. Let's see. Cornelius, there he is. Let's just have a look around. Some stuff that you can probably steal. Nothing wrong about us reading a book. And this is Larius. I have no idea who Larius is.
Hey,
What's your business here? If you want something, make an appointment.
who are you?
I am Larius, the local governor.
Oh, I see.
Even if it may not seem so at the moment, I am the most powerful man in this city.
So you're in charge here.
At the moment, my hands are tied. That Lord Hagen is in command here, for as long as he's in the city at any rate.
How's it going?
What business is it of yours? As long as the paladins are in the city, Lord Hagen takes care of all the affairs that concern the city.
I didn't mean to intrude.
You have failed utterly at that, so go away.
Alright, he speaks his mind. Okay, Cornelius is actually the one we want to talk to. And since this... Whoa, no, the door frame is attacking me. Since this conversation is important, I have to save again.